is a beautiful Saturday afternoon right here on Afro 614. Yes, it's 13 minutes past our 4. We are here to talk to the stars. We promise you that, and we are delivering right here on Afro Drive. This is a special edition. Wherever you are, good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us live on Facebook. If you're on right now, like I always say, you can just share, because I have some great people in the building. Remember yesterday I told you about my time when I used to watch Things We Do for Love. There was one guy, yes, Majid Michelle, that I love so much. I happen to interview him now, and it's a great joy for me. I've never met him personally, so today being my first day, it's so nice seeing him face to face. If you're joining us right now, share. We are here to talk about the movie that's making waves around the world. God is African. Do you believe God is an African? God is African. That's the movie we're talking about right now. And I have a lady and some gentlemen right here with me. We're going to talk more about that. It happened at New York yesterday. I'll ask them about that, how it went and how everything is going. They just dropped in Columbus. So let's get straight to action. Talk to this beautiful lady here. And the gentleman. Hello, lovely people.
Hey, hi.
How are you all doing?
Amazing, great.
Great. Mr. Pascal, can you put your mic closer to your... Yes.
Thank you.
That'll be right.
Yeah.
Yes. How was the flight?
Smooth, good.
Good shot?
Short and sweet.
Yes. How was New York?
Amazing. Wonderful night we had.
Wow. Did the people enjoy themselves?
As always.
Yes. So people, there you have it. The great man and the lady, they are here to premiere God is African tonight at the Vintage Grounds. So if you've not grabbed your ticket yet, please call Joe Boy right now, or you can call me after the show and grab yours, or you can better still come to the Vintage Grounds and have your tickets. Hello, beautiful.
Hi.
I'll start with you, Rosalind. How is everything?
Vice Grace.
Good. How is Ghana?
Ghana is fine.
Ghana is fine. Bibi ekoso.
I'm here though.
Yes, why is you?
She but we did inside.
Wow. About US so far, how are things going?
So far so good.
Yeah.
They've been very supportive, and yesterday's premiere was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, people left their busy schedules to come watch our movie, and they came to support us, and we're very grateful, and we're hoping that Ohio, Columbus
will turn up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe bigger than what we saw yesterday.
Yes, I believe it's gonna be bigger than New York. Is God an African?
God is God.
Oh. Who you are from. So somebody asked because Wow. Wow. Did you ever stay?
Journey, everything that's happened in my life. Here we are.
So how do you get your titles? Does it come before you write the stories, or you just pick it out once you do the stories?
I think it's 50-50. Sometimes you have the title, it clicks in your head, and then you sort of build a story around it. Most times you have a story which and then you now find the most suitable title for it. This one was I had the title, I had that drop in my spirit, you know, and I think it's because people don't really know the depth of this. It's not just one film. This is a series of films all together.
Right.
Yeah. So I had to pick up just one aspect of the film, and then make the story out of it. But it's beyond just one film, because African is an entire thing. I call it a movement beyond that. But as we go along, people get to understand, because we're hoping to do many more other, serials of God is Africa, to celebrate just the heroics of Africa and the way the African perceives God.
So when you are writing stories like that, do you have the characters in mind already, or what happens?
The characters, as in, you mean the actors?
Like the actors?
No, you conceive the story, and when the characters in the script, if somebody was called John, when John comes alive in your head, then you now start thinking, after he's done, who can best interpret John? Who can best be John? Which goes from, physical attributes. You want John to be tall, short, dark, light skin, dark skin, then to depth of character and what the character actually goes through in the story. So first is to get introduced to the character. So I always say to people that I've lived every character in my head. So when I see it, this is my John, you can tell, on impulse that, this person can best interpret John.
Wow. So that was how come you chose these personalities right here.
This one was one particular. I mean, I'm not saying because they are here.
Okay.
It couldn't have been too many other people, if you know what I mean. It couldn't have been too many other people, So I was looking for something particular in both on the female lead side and the male lead side. So it narrowed down to almost, there are many people who most probably could have played the role, but is that also inner conviction of what you're looking for as a director when it comes to faith films? For me, is that thing that resounds in your spirit? They had to be this person, that person.
You talk about faith movies. Is that the direction now for you?
I think for me, it's more movies that speak to life, speak to inspiration, speak to heart and soul, not just the aesthetics, not just the glamour and the fun of it, not just entertainment. It has to speak to something. It mustn't be, having Jesus mentioned in everything, but it must be educative. It must speak to life, living, the challenges we go through, and it must make the viewer leave that cinema, that hall, or that TV set, that phone screen, with a deeper understanding of life and living it, and more essence of their living than when they first started watching the movie.
Wow. So you heard it yourself. We are on Afro 614. This is Afro Drive with MC Kiki. Oga, how far?
I did. Oh no.
How is Columbus treating you so far?
So far, so good.
Have you had some Eba?
I'm waiting for my cocoa.
There are a lot of Nigerians here, you know that.
I'm aware.
A lot of them.
I prefer Ghanaian food.
Oh, really?
So they should make kokonte for me.
Kongonte.
If you have kenke, I will eat it. Banku, tilapia, I'm ready.
Why? Have you now moved to Ghana?
Let's not start the jollof conversation.
No, we are not starting that. Have you now moved to Ghana?
Charlie, look. It is a... I'm a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yes, better known now. My spirit is Ghanaian. My spirit is African, so I belong to every country in Africa.
Wow. You said say it again. Are you now a Ghanaian? So she wants you to say it again.
Yes, I said it. I said I'm going to say it again.
Yes.
I'm a Ghanaian. I'm an African, so I belong to every country in Africa. So
Come on
yes,
now.
I'm as Nigerian as I'm Ghanaian and every other city in this.
Pick a Ghanaian name. Just pick one name.
Kwabna.
Kwabna. Oh, do you know the meaning of Kwabna?
Yeah, it's Wednesday, isn't it?
Oh my God, he mixed it. Kwabna is
Is it
actually
Thursday or Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh my
Look,
God,
so he's
Kwabna.
when is what's Kwabna?
Joe boy.
It's Wednesday. Oh my bad.
Kwabna is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I need to go
if you
and-
like
I need
that
to go
name, that means are you a Tuesday born?
By Tuesday guy. Look, I'm an everyday guy.
No, are you a Tuesday born?
So I'm not. I think I was born on a Sunday.
Sunday, so you are Kwasi.
Kwesi.
Kwesi. No, I prefer Kwabna.
You can't change it like that.
I like the name.
The special.
So I played a character called Kwabna in a series on Netflix. It's called Castle and Castle.
Wow.
It's a beautiful series, and so a lot of Ghanaians call me Kwabna already.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. We are fine, man, pal.
The grace of God.
Do you understand what I said?
I understand what you said. That.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
How come you joined this crew to make this movie?
Look, I've been acting now. This is my 10th year as an actor, and I learned something very, very significant through my journey as an actor. That the most important person or the most important element of a film is the filmmaker.
Okay.
You know, and so what I've focused on over the past few years is to just make sure that I'm working with the best of the best. And so I got a call from Pascal middle of the night, I'm like, this man of God that doesn't sleep. You know, and this is with years of conversations and just getting to know each other and getting to see each other's craft develop and, you know, over the years. And, you know, he mentioned this film, and look, the first film we did together was actually a faith-based film. It just wasn't tagged as such. And now he's coming back almost 10 years later to say, look, let's do, or 5-6 years later to say, let's do another one. And I said yes immediately, you know. Of course, we now had to fine-tune schedule and all those things. But for me, as I said, the most important thing is the filmmaker. Once I can trust the person, once I understand that his level of output is excellent,
Right.
you know, and we're trying to just display the spirit of excellence, then I'm ready to work. So that's primarily the reason why I'm here. The other thing is, you know, he's my friend.
Okay.
Truly is my friend. And you just want to be there when your friends call you. You know, I think that's one of the beauties of just being alive, you know. You have people around you that you can support. And this story needed to be told. It needed to be told. God is African.
Okay.
You know, we can say, oh, people should claim God from different places, but the truth is, you know, in the beginning, God created man from the soil, and you know, and He said, you know, we all agree that man was birthed in Africa.
Right.
The first evidence of man, you know, being alive was in Africa. And if God said, "Let there be man," and He said, "Let us create man in our own image," and the man is an African, yeah, do the math.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's great. That's great. So when Pascal called you, do you think about the people that you're going to act with? Do you think about who is going to be on this one?
So first
Do
of
you
all, that's
ask?
very important.
Yeah.
That's very important. But as I said, the trust. You know, like I already know that I'm going to be working with whoever fits the role, and they will bring their A game. You know, so before I even ask, I trust.
Okay.
And then we can now find out, okay, so who's doing this, who's doing that. And we mentioned Rosalind. And that was the first time I was meeting Rosalind.
Wow.
Yes, so we hadn't acted together, you know. So it wasn't like I knew what she was going to bring, or you know, how we've worked together or anything. I just trusted that, okay, he knows her, he's worked with her. And then we get on set and I'm like, okay, now I see why, you know. Of course, everybody knows that Majid, nobody has to ask questions about Majid. You know, I grew up watching Majid.
So I asked that question because of like who the characters or the actors and the beautiful lady here. Like, you see, sometimes you like to work with people that you can, you know, be so used to, or you can have that flair with.
Right.
So, like, you being a Nigerian, Pascal calling you from Ghana and saying, hey, I have this movie, I want you to. So you would like to know.
Yeah, before being a
yeah.
Nigerian, I'm an actor.
Yes, okay.
I'm an actor. And
So it doesn't matter who comes.
what really that means is that I'm an empty canvas.
Okay.
You know, I'm like clay, right? As I said, it's a trust process where I take that clay and I put it in another person's hands to say, mold it into whatever you want to mold it into. As long as I trust you, then I'm fine with that. And so, knowing that all the elements have already been put in place. Look, it's beyond even cast, crew members. Like, I want to if my people start this conversation, they want to know who the DOP is. They want to know what equipment you're using. They want to know when you're trying to release the film, But someone like Pascal can call and I say yes first.
Okay.
And then we now deal with the rest later.
Wow. Thank you so much. Let me move on to my man, Majid.
Pascal, you owe me. Yeah.
How are you, sir? How are you, sir?
It's a beautiful day for singing a song, and it's a beautiful day for moving along. It's a beautiful day from morning till night, and it's a beautiful day for everybody's plight. Demi can be forgiven for saying Kwabena, but you,
Yes, he cannot.
but you,
He cannot.
but you,
Call his name, Joe Boy. Call his name.
but Joe Boy, Demi can be forgiven any day for saying Kwabena. Is Wednesdays or Tuesday, but you, Joe Boy.
Joe Boy cannot do that.
Hold on. Listen to me. Joe Boy, go and kneel down in the corner and raise your hands.
And close your eyes.
Please do that now. Please do that
Kneel
now.
down in the corner and raise on.
Yes.
Look, don't get up until I down this interview. You can't.
Joe Boy said Kwabena is going.
Yes. He said it.
This is similar.
In the flight.
The Bible says you cannot be if you grieve the Holy Spirit. What you have done is equal. Look, you can't read the. Come on, kneel down there and raise up your hands.
I got two bear.
Joba started it.
Joe Boy, check the sound
Has
for me.
that.
Amma is
Nice.
talking about
When is
sound
it?
and
Okay.
okay.
Flight today, and we didn't hear Joba.
No, you said Kwabena is Wednesday.
See.
Kwabena.
I said I'm Kwame Saturday. You see.
No, you said it.
No, you're hungry.
You don't want to know.
Let's go on. Yes. Joe Boy will have to, get a punishment after the show.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes. Are you pastor?
It
Majid now.
happened in Monterey a long time ago. I met her in Monterey, in old Mexico. Stars and steel guitars and luscious lips as red as wine. I broke somebody's heart. And I am afraid that it was mine.
And why are you confused now?
Very confused.
And then you say, oh, yeah, music.
And so it's all
What did you say?
I asked whether you're a pastor now.
Are you Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
I don't know any Christian who's not supposed to be a pastor.
Come on.
Oh,
Let's clap.
every Christian is a pastor.
Go deeper.
Every Christian is a pastor.
Clap for me, let me prophesy. Clap for me, let me prophesy.
Say and come. Say and come.
We are priests and what? Kings. We are what? Priests. Who is the pastor? Let me tell you who a pastor is.
Okay.
And the word priest is a representative of God. Do you represent God in this radio station?
I believe so.
Then you're a priest.
Great. So, the Majid I knew in Things We Do for Love, all the other movies that I watched, acted mostly like a criminal, acted mostly like a hard guy, acted. Now, are you still doing that kind of acting?
You know, when you're telling a Jesus story,
Okay.
there has to be a Judas.
Okay. So you were Judas then, and now you've turned to the Jesus. Praise God. How has been the journey so far from those times that you started being on TV till now?
Well, I want to say a big thank you to Pascal Amanfo, who was called by God when I wasn't. And then I told Pascal, I said, Pascal, wherever you are going, I want to go with you. all the churches you've been invited to go with me. When you preach, give me the chance to also preach.
Okay.
You know, he looked at me. He looked at me funny. You know, like the way this guy is as if it's a joke or what. You know, what's this guy telling me? You know, we're not joking here. You know, so when they called him to be going to the churches, then I follow him, and he'll give me the chance to say something, 1 or 2 words to the people. You know, and then I started building the knowledge. I've always had interest in the supernatural.
Okay.
So they'll tell you I do magic tricks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I've always loved things that blow your mind, you know, anything supernatural, unbelievable. So on this journey, as we're going to the churches, one day, we're in a very small church, they said, let's just pray for these people because the people are not many.
Okay.
Then Pascal said they should bring oil. They brought the oil, so they did a line, 1, 2, 3 lines, you know, so these people come to Pascal. He prays for them. So these people are supposed to come to me, I pray for them. The first person I touched fell down.
Hey.
And I was taken aback. I was completely confused. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know what to do. So even before we started praying, all I'll do is I'll tend to look at Pascal and look at what he's doing. I'll just copy him. You know, and they thought I was a pastor. You know, I just tend to look at him with the corner of my eye. You know, whenever he puts his hand in the oil, I'll put my hand in the oil. When he touches the head, I'll touch their head. I'll just copy what he was doing, you know. And then something happened. And it was from that day, they said, Majid is a pastor. So the media, because people recorded me touching
somebody,
and they were falling. Not just falling, they were aggressively falling, screaming, you know. And then they said, Majid is a pastor. I had absolutely no idea what was going on.
Wow.
You know, they say when you become born again, when you receive the Spirit, you don't grow in spirit. People say I'm a baby. I'm a baby spiritually. I'm a baby Christian. There's no such thing. Your spirit is not a baby. Your spirit doesn't grow. Your spirit is already grown. You have the Spirit of God. It is your mind that needs to grow. Your knowledge needs to grow to understand the Spirit you have.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is when the journey began, and I started learning. I started learning things concerning the supernatural, and it was very interesting.
Joining.
So from 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, for about 6 years, 7 years, I wasn't active in film.
You just wanted to concentrate on the supernatural.
The journey, yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So did you, after that night that you did that with Pascal, when you went home, you did you think about it that did something really come from me to touch these people?
Right. I couldn't sleep. So, you know, start doing research, checking things out, you know. People don't believe it. People think most of these things are staged. I didn't know these people from anywhere.
Okay.
So how are they falling? Then we travel out of Ghana. We go to Uganda, the people are falling. We go to Cameroon, the people are falling. We go to Sierra Leone, the people are falling.
Wow.
So how is this staged? Then I realized we all possess some amount of power that we need to unlock. You know, and most of the times, even some of the congregation members probably possess more power than the pastor himself.
Wow.
But you see them bowing and they're laying hands on them when it's supposed to be the other way around.
That's true. That's
You know,
really
you
true.
bow to altars that you are probably greater than
Wow.
spiritually. Because there's weight in the spirit, it's in dimensions, it's in levels. You know, if you come for one of Pascal's services, you see. Maybe tonight.
Yes. Tonight I'll be there.
There'll be fire on the ground.
I'll be there to receive that fire.
And I put on notice every witch and every wizard, every warlock, every principality and every power. We invite you to come. We render you powerless. We paralyze. We pull down. We uproot. Okay?
Yeah.
And it comes in dimensions and weights. So you need to identify yours
That's really true.
and know where you stand. And it takes the knowledge. The knowledge is to know. To know. To know. You need to know. Yes.
You said you had to break from acting for some time. Was acting gonna be distractive
Very, very.
for whatever you wanted to do?
Yes. It would have. Look, shooting is no joke.
Okay.
Your whole life is on hold. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything.
Right.
For the duration. If we are shooting for 10 days, your life is for the film for 10 days. You don't have a family, nothing for 10 days.
Right.
Nothing.
Recently, an actress in Ghana came out saying that she wasted her time, her youthful time, doing movies in Ghana. You've been in this movie industry for so long. Do you think what she said was right? That a lot of Ghanaian actresses and a lot of Ghanaian young actors waste most of their time trying to, be in that industry?
No, it's fine. It's not about wrong or right.
Okay.
It's not about what she's saying is wrong or right. It's identifying. Many are called. Yeah. Many are called.
For you've made life out of acting in Ghana. You've made life of acting, not just in Ghana. You've been all around the world acting.
Let me tell you. Do you know Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
During the movie Think Like a Man. I was invited for the premiere. I was there.
Wow.
Think Like a Man. I was going down with Megan Good, Gabriel Union, Kevin Hart. I was going down. If I said going down, Gabriel was giving me back like this. Going down with Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? Right after that, I was introduced to the entire cinema hall as the Denzel of Africa.
Wow.
It was that year, like a month after, is when I stopped film.
A month after. Why?
I have no idea. And then started doing church. Like teaching. Learning and teaching. But I'm saying if that was my dream and that was where I wanted to be, that was the area of people I wanted to be with.
Yeah.
And if I tell the people that were there, this is the after party, this is a private meeting, Puff Daddy, everybody was there. I was drinking Ciroc with Puff Daddy like this, having fun. And then right after that,
A month later.
and if that was my dream, that I want to go and do film, because when we started, our dream was Hollywood. That's all we wanted. We didn't want to shoot films in Africa. No, we did not. It was one of the African. Genevieve Naji said, it would be better we build ours for them to recognize us. Before my eyes opened, oh wow, that makes sense. We never thought of it like that. We just wanted to go to Hollywood to shoot with them.
That was the aim.
Because it's already set there. We don't have time to be building ours. We don't have time to start, preparing the grounds, the foundation, putting things in place when it's already set here. Let's just go there and do it there.
Wow.
And that was a dream. And I was there with them.
So you were at the highest point of your career.
Sony Studios invited me. I was there in LA. We did the movie. We did a premiere of Thing Like Man. We went to the after party. Everything. It was a month after that. It's like a spirit just left me. Passion just left. And I was excited about the supernatural and God and, finding who God was. It was very exciting.
That's a great story. For you to get to that level, knowing the people and knowing the connections.
At the time, Kevin Hart wasn't even famous, and I never took a picture with him. After he became famous, I was like, I should have taken a picture. I took picture with the others. Romney Margot. Romney is the guy. The guy was Megan Good's boyfriend in the movie. He was the one who was saying, who took the picture. So I used to communicate with him. He said, but I never told him come here. I thought Kevin Hart was too. He used to overdo it.
You thought he was too short?
I thought he overdid it. I thought he overdid it.
The comedy and
He
everything.
overdid it. So I wasn't a fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now he's everywhere.
I wish I took a picture with the guy.
You can still get you a picture. He will still know you to be the Denzel of Africa. So no worries. I think that will come. If you're on right now, we are on Afro 614. We are here to talk about the movie God is African. Yes, God is African. Rosalind, how has been the journey so far for you in Africa from Ghana? What's the journey like?
I don't understand the question.
Like, what's your acting journey? How is it? Because I hear a lot about females. Minkaji. I don't know. Oh, what you say, pa? I hear a lot about how the females, how to get into the industry is very difficult. You've gone through it. How is it like?
Nothing good comes easy.
Rosen, tell us the truth.
And that's what I'm saying. Nothing good comes easy. It hasn't been an easy journey for me, especially being the plus size. Yeah, it was one of my biggest challenges. Like, growing up in the industry, you find certain characters that you can really play, and then like, oh, she's plus, or Sondodo. We want a particular size.
Wow.
Yep. So it went on, and at a point I was stereotyped. Certain characters being Kwana.
Do play.
Yes, like if you have professional career, even say be a lawyer, doctor, CID, those kind of characters. Then what film ni mudi no ya me the chase minimum crash. So so I think I've acted with Majid at a point. I was a CID in a Sin of the Soul. I remember that movie. It's way back. Yeah. You know, next minute I'm a lawyer somewhere, and yeah. So I tried all sort of things to lose weight, honestly. But one thing I believe is we tell stories about life.
Okay.
And when we tell stories about life involves everyone. We have plus size people, we have, you know, dark people, fair people, dwarfs, giants. You know, if we have to talk about a love story, you find out that the same love story applies to everybody, whether irrespective of size
and everything.
Color. I mean, we watch Indian movies, Mexican series, and the way we react when we are broken-hearted is the same way we see them reacting when you're broken-hearted. So at the point, it was tough. I must be honest. It was very tough. I had to do all sort of, Pascal would say, Rosalie is always drinking something, trying to lose weight. But then, there was this time I met Pascal, what was that? 2009, 2010.
Okay.
And then he was a script writer too and a director then. So he told me, oh, Rosalie, I have the story here. If they give you this character to play, that's it for you. I'm like, this is what I've been waiting for. The character needed me plus, not slim beer.
Okay.
At a point, they even wanted to pad me to be bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, so when the story came in, it was like foreplay, and they needed me to be, you know, and me, those times I was a hustler, you understand, trying to, you know, make it. And then when I saw the script, the story had all the top stars, Majid, John Demelo, Jackie Appiah, Juliet Ibrahim, Ivan Okoro.
Wow.
Hey, and me from Charlie.
That was
It was
your breakthrough.
I wasn't even ready to talk money. Yeah, Omar Kaptan. Hey. And then my husband was Majid.
Oh.
So I'm like, Charlie.
Where did dream come true? Dream come true, pa.
And those times, because it was CD.
So that time, what mean Kakradada?
Majid and oh no, not meaning act here, but this particular one, it was.
No mean cry.
Because I am dead.
Okay.
I don't even understand. And those times it was CD.
Yeah.
We're selling CDs, and the moment you have one lead, even before you go on set, the news will, spread, and
Yeah.
then you find your friends calling, "Hey, Rosalind, congratulations! Oh, yeah, this is why." Yeah. So I had foreplay, and then foreplay actually needed me
Okay.
the size,
Right.
and put it that way. And I keep saying this everywhere. Majid, I'm sure you're tired of hearing it. At the point on set, I was confused. I didn't know. I don't know if I just didn't know what I was doing.
Why?
I want to be a star. I want to be a star. I want a lead role. I want something that will break me. And then now, I have the script and I was messing up.
You couldn't.
I didn't just. So when I act that, the director said, "This is not what I want." I'm like,
Hey.
then I'm here. So then Majid called me. I started was like, come. Then when we went out, I said, "Jimmy Keke." I said, "Oh, Jimmy."
Okay.
Jimmy Keke.
No.
No, can't eat. No,
Auntie Asia, no.
I'm not surprised. So guys, only mean Kechi, Just 2010. Jimmy Keke. So Majid, okay. Then I went in and was one take.
Going at the Jimmy too, so.
Oh, so come on. So that was it for me. Then after that, I realized that it had a lot to do with you adding value to yourself.
Okay.
So now everybody calls me to shoot a movie, not because I'm plus, or probably maybe they need a plus size to play this role, but because Roslyn has value now.
Yes. They've seen something else
Exactly.
apart from the body, apart from they've seen how you act and how you can make people.
Acting in it, they've seen you can act. They're very good actors.
Yeah.
But value no tare so sana. When you are a favor of God, though,
Right.
we're not ruling that out. Today we're talking about it. Who needs our commercial value now? Be actors
You can. Nobody will see you.
until foreplay. But before then,
Headache.
sometimes you'll be home giving you the script and be watching the movie.
Now looking at where you are.
It's true.
Do you understand?
There's this movie I was supposed to act with you. Al Pacino. I was one of the killer for no. Sure. I came on the set. They shot the scene. We're like, "Oh, we are tired. Let's go home." Rosalind, we'll call you back. I said, "Okay."
And one
And I saw the movie
on TV.
on a DVD. Yeah, baby, you were saying,
One for you.
"Yeah, my friend." At that time, there was this time I even went for an audition, and I've never been to an audition where in the end you'll be asked to vote. Yeah.
Like
Yeah, Jake Annan was the one who did that audition.
I'm voting
So
for.
it's like it's so clear. Like, okay, DME is doing well, and I don't want to mention names, so I'm using DME. But Jake Annan was the one who did that audition. Then at a point, maybe Jake wanted Majid, and
DME.
everybody saw DME.
DME.
Leave DME. Leave DME because Olu Jacobs is DME's dad. Just leave it. But still, I want Majid to be Olu Jacobs' son, and Joke Silva is the mother.
Favoritism?
And they gave birth to
Majid.
Yeah. So it was so clear, and then they were like, "Okay, let's vote."
Wow.
Okay, then the vote, you have to pick two people. So DME say DME and Majid. This one say myself and DME, myself and DME, DME, then DME. The next day I knew I had a lead character. I was going to take my script, and I got there. Do you know how to drive? Brother, driving there, they just script.
What kind of who didn't drive it?
I don't know how to drive. Okay, this character will have to drive and drive and drive. It's all part of the process.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Today I'm happy saying it.
Okay.
Yes.
So I tried to watch the movie very well to see how,
The person drove.
and I only saw one scene.
The person drive.
Yes,
Wow.
the whole story. There's a lot and lot and lot of them. I mean, if
And you can imagine even in driving in
Fiora
movies,
Katiba.
just
I don't know if you remember
just bear 1 minute. Tino. So it's not going to take you like.
Katiba, if you remember him. At this time too, they gave me a huge script. My uncle called me to come to, you know those times when we're in Legon, when we have this long vac in the university. Some of us want to, because something bugger, come and work here small, and then like work here in America.
Okay.
So I spoke to my uncle. My uncle was like, okay, one of your vacations, try and come.
Yeah, work and travel.
Then Point Blank gave me a huge script. I was so happy. So this lead, I'm like, Wafa, this is what I've been looking for. So please, I'd rather do the series than
Coming to America.
So we had to come for negotiations, and then when I got to the office, we're like, "Oh, Rosalind, where's the script you had?" I'm like, "It's here," and then they get to bring it. Okay, bring it. When I took this, I gave them back the script. They're like, "Where's Rosalind's script now? That character, that guy." Then they gave me 3 pages.
3 pages. Out
3
of
pages.
that,
That means.
Omato character so I'll be drew.
Mr. Manko Americano.
Wow.
Imagine. Then I went to Tia Katuma. I'm like, what happened? He said, I thought about it. I want a star.
Upper star for the
Yes,
movie,
I'm
no.
a star for that particular character. So much is so imagine.
Olusu America kwa.
But me na me semi star traveling no.
Abeba.
And then
Okay.
and then you star and then you might be
Yeah.
So traveling wasn't really it for me. I really wanted to accomplish my dreams. So processing it, yeah, it's been tough.
Wow.
But then the rewards. So
When
far,
did you realize this is say what drew baby what drew?
me here for playing and we and
Okay.
and I'm so wow. A boy me cry na minim say stardom sanet here.
Okay.
I'm to church from na film near release. See, sister no yeah film no those times they'll hype the movie. This guy DVD,
yeah.
you see yourself on TV all the time. That immediately I had to start making taxis because Charlie.
Level ne ko
Kokra, my
level
mom
na
tell me,
change. And the taxi no so that's cover there.
my so say no and no ni I didn't be a coin na my to train out my film no.
Right.
I be keke and that time I think say no more World Cup.
Okay.
So I was patiently waiting for. And sometimes you think, say, when you do that one movie and you break, that's it, you're millionaire. Okay, in my case, it's not true.
Okay.
I don't know about others. You need to work, keep working harder.
Until you get there.
So for me, if I want to say
No,
the
no.
question you asked, I would say it's even now.
Debbie Rose is.
Hey.
It's not about you need to keep working hard. You can keep working hard if you don't know what to do with the money.
Management no.
Yes.
Kakra bia benya bia one saving you now didi a.
Financial capacity. You need to understand how money works first.
Okay.
Showbiz no man.
And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
No.
That's true.
Especially creative people.
Okay.
Okay. It's,
Especially creative
yeah,
people.
can't even free. I know.
They don't know how to manage money.
Right.
So you work. You make movies. You get the money will come, but you don't know how the money works.
Well,
You don't have
I mean, Demi, you started from Nigeria, right? Yes. With the experience Rosalind is talking about, your industry is, I think, is bigger than the Ghanaian one. The move is that the same way you guys have to go through?
No.
Okay, tell me a little bit about how you guys.
Different people with different journeys. So it's not about.
Can you please? Yeah.
So it's not even about whether it's different tonight. I'm sure that people in Nigeria who have the similar experience that Rosalind has had.
Okay.
My experience was totally different.
Okay.
I came in from the top.
How did it happen?
I went to one audition and I got 2 roles from one audition. My first audition ever.
Wow.
I got 2 movie roles. By the time I would resign from my work, I was the head of marketing for a company called OLX, one of the top 3 e-commerce companies in Nigeria. By the time I had done acting for like 2 years while working, everybody in my office was already calling me a celebrity. I was on the blogs, as an actor. I still thought it was all fun and games. Then I got an offer that I really didn't want to refuse, so I quit my job
Wow.
to act full time. And it was a lead role, a very big project.
Wow.
So I started at the top.
Wow.
Now, remaining at the top was now the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, well, I wouldn't say unfortunately, I now had to go back down to go and learn. It was a matter of you've reached the top of the skyscraper,
Okay.
you've experienced it, you want to hold on to that. Sometimes people don't want to leave that, but I understood that I needed to go back down, build the foundation to get back to the top. And it's taking a while, but it's been the most amazing journey so far. Yeah.
Wow. So, being from the top and going down now, if you tell me that you're going down, that means you have to go learn the basis of acting and all that
I
stuff.
studied engineering.
Okay.
I studied engineering. And remember when Majid said you cannot have a Judas story, a Jesus story without a Judas.
Okay.
In primary school, I played all the roles. I played Jesus, Judas, baby Jesus. When I was smaller, when I was older, I played Jesus' father, Joseph. I played angel. I played three wise men. I played different. So I've been acting since I was a kid.
Wow.
Right? But I never got any formal training. Well, in my 20s, I joined a faith-based drama group. And that's kind of like where I learned the rudiments or the rudimentary, skills for acting.
Right.
I now also took a class, the Del York Film Creative Academy,
Okay.
acting for film, and that really helped me. But that's not even what I said. That's not what I meant by going to learn or going back down. It's more of understanding the industry. Again, even networking, because some of my biggest supporters today are people that we were in the trenches together, and I would never have met them if I hadn't, been humble enough to say, look, yes, I've done the biggest projects, but now I have to go down, when it's not even about down, there are different categories of film. So Iroko, for example, is a category of film. We know the kind of budgets they work with. We know the kind of stories that they tell. They're not trying to do CGI and blow up and take helicopter and do action. So those films, very huge learning ground. And people say, "Oh, you're so good at this thing." And I'm like, if I hadn't gone through Iroko to help me to train me, because it was a training process, I wouldn't have known what to do and how to go about it. So in that process of, and when I say go down, when I was in that space, it was a big learning experience for me. And today, people, I think some of the best characters I've actually played them before on Iroko films. On a smaller scale.
Yes. Great. I think we all have great stories to share. It's unfortunate we don't have time to deal with all the stories. But I heard that you guys are leaving on Wednesday. So you'll be here, so we can have some one-on-one on radio. And let's talk about this the movie of the moments right now. Let's talk about God African. God is an African. Majid, what was your role in this video?
The narrator who asks the question
Okay.
about God. Yeah. Then the vehicles that carry us through the stories. Damien Roslin.
That's actually not true.
Okay. Tell me the truth.
They needed a superstar in the film to help us sell. Me and Roslyn, we are okay. We are okay looking.
So they call the superstar.
When they see,
the African Denzel.
It's also not true. It's also not true.
Okay, Pascal, tell me the truth.
Majid saw Damien and said, wow.
Okay.
I need to be in the film with this guy.
Okay.
Is there any role I can play? I said, it's finished though.
There's no role.
Just like anything. So I just took my pen and wrote something at the back of my journal. And he said, I will take it like that. That's what really happened.
There is another script.
That's interesting. That's interesting. What would you tell, Pascal? What would you tell people who are home right now, who are watching us on Facebook right now? Why should they come and watch this movie?
People, all of us here put together, the amazing Damien Calamo, Majid Michel, Roslyn Giselle, we are daring you to just take out a couple of hours from your time this evening and come out and see a movie that takes you on a journey, gives you an experience, and gives you an encounter.
Yeah.
We dare you. You've seen many movies and know, just get out of your homes tonight, come to the Vintage Grounds. We dare you to just see this film. And let's talk after the film. DME will be here, Majid will be here. You have the after the film. Just see it first. And please, they'll be here to now hear your conversation. But just take out a few hours tonight. We dare to come see the film. Please cancel everything you have to do. Just come out.
Wow.
Take my words for it. And after this movie, we'll talk.
I heard Joe Boy yesterday talking about, even kids can come watch this movie.
Everyone can come. It's a pure movie.
Okay.
I mean, anyone can see it. From a child to anyone. It's a family movie. Come out with a family. Anyone at all can see this movie. And we'll stop talking about the impact. So it doesn't look as if we're just, but we just come and see the film tonight. And after that, you have, the time with these amazing people.
Yeah.
And then we'll share your experience with us. And we believe then you will.
Rosalind, I heard you asking God whether God he even exists. I've watched the trailer of that movie, and I heard you asking so many questions. Did you doubt God in that movie?
Yes, I did.
Why?
At a point. Haven't you ever doubted God?
Maybe.
Once in a while.
When I get in trouble.
And you pray, and you don't seem to find answers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why even exist.
If you've not questioned the existence of God and allowed the Holy Spirit to again reveal God to you, if you really know God.
Okay.
Point blank.
Straight.
Wait, let me say it again.
Mm-hmm.
Say so we can record you.
Give him the tape.
Yes, we'll give you the tape.
Men of God don't repeat themselves.
This a radio station once.
New York was yesterday.
Yes.
New York couldn't believe what they saw.
Wow.
If you know anybody in New York who came, ask them. They were blown away. They were surprised.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't. It was beyond their expectation.
Wow.
Yes.
So people of Columbus, if you are in Ohio and you can come around right now at the Vintage Grounds, you should be here for these wonderful people. I had Majid, I had Rosalind, DME right here. Mahuse, Oga, don't worry. There's this guy here who just resembles you. I'll find him to come today so that you see he's just like you. And he's yes.
Association of we are not two fine men.
He has a voice.
Bring him.
Yes. Maybe you can pair them for twins. Look alike for so Ghana also. Majid, do you have a look alike?
Yes.
In Ghana?
Al Pacino.
You have a look alike in Ghana?
Forget about it. The women, they were asking about.
Oh yes. So girls,
Why do women drill DME like that? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Majid?
You.
Oh, okay. Because even men killed Majid. Men and women.
I mean, they can't separate the DME they see in films because this guy, we both know that he's a bad boy.
Yes.
DME, you're a
Bad boy.
bad boy.
So it will be great to tonight to be at the Vintage Grounds. Please grab your tickets from Joe Boy. They will come to the show later on in the day, like from Monday. They will be here to talk to us more about their lives and their journey so far. So thank you, Rosalind. Thank you, Majid. Thank you, DME, for coming through. But Joe Boy, sit down and give us numbers so that we can contact you and get the tickets right away. Yes. Joe Boy is coming through to give us the numbers so that we can buy tickets right away. If you want to come to the center, the Vintage Grounds, you can also do that. This was a short one just to let you know that they are in town, just to let you know that they are here for us tonight. So join them. They will actually come and have a proper one-on-one interview from Monday. Joe, how can we get tickets right now? if somebody wants, people are asking for tickets. If somebody wants tickets, yes.
If you need a ticket, just call me on 614-556-6434. It's on the screen, so you can see on the screen. Call 614-556-6434 for ticket. If offer maybe an answer be been tuned for, don't give up. Come to the location on 1815 Woodland Avenue.
Right.
Bra, oba gate na no obi wo ha oba mo remu.
Right.
No, what to take it no. Take it in at $30 for single.
And
And more couple and I say more double $50.
Okay. More group we can get discounts.
3, 4, 5 going. As a group take it each BI 25. So
right.
That's what more. Yeah, an idea for come and support it. This is a Ghanaian movie. This is an African movie. We want to bring the industry differently. We want to make the industry bigger.
Right.
You know, and African Music Movie Awards, you know, so we want people to patronize in this program now.
Right.
And yes, it's family oriented movie. Anybody, you can come with your family, come and enjoy. Yeah, Joba. Yeah. So
right. Yes. Anyone here can join us. God is African. Movie no Ebaso. Wherever you are, good evening to you. Thanks so much for joining us. Grab your tickets from Joe Boy. Let's be at the Vintage Grounds. My name is MC Kiki. Thanks for joining this show. We'll be back Sunday, roundtable with Momsy. We'll be on. So join us from 3 to 6, okay? Thank you so much. And Kumasi Nyameshe Tono so air course live. Enti ubetimi ahwe no still. Yinye kodi shi tono sisi. Ida mu nyina ase se mobile jumadi and so. Thank you so much. Grab your tickets.